Let's do the next question.
Yeah, I have a question for all of you. How long would you say it takes to make a video from the idea to when you post it?
How long does it take? Was that the question?
Yeah.
For all my videos, with the exception of Nostalgia Critic, they usually, honestly, they take about a day. Because they're improvised. Like I'll do the bum, I'll just say it to the camera, then edit it, and you know, that's about it. Nostalgia Critic takes about a week. Usually like a day to watch it and take notes and shout jokes at it, another day to edit it. Another day to film it. Okay, sorry. Well, one day to watch it, one day to write it to a script, one day to film it, one day to sort of edit it, get it in order, and then another day to like put in the actual film clips and finalize and stuff like that, with 2 sort of bleed over days if I need them. So everything else for me takes about a day.
Well, it's about like the same, like what most important is actually the writing process, because if you have good jokes, good timing in your script, then it's gonna show in actual final product. So usually, like, you know, from start to finish, if you count the start as when I actually open up my notepad and start writing stuff, actually the process has already begun, because like when you start writing, getting down to write like a full interview, full review with good jokes and good timing, you've already thought about it. So to me, like, it takes about like 2 or 3 days to just like have in my mind like, oh, what if, and oh, how about that joke? And then, like 2 days later, once like everything, I'm like, okay, I think I get enough, and I can cram that into a review. Then I start writing the whole process, and then like the next day, I most likely like shoot it. But I'm very lazy, so then I get burned. Like, oh come on, like I've done that, so you know, you can wait for another day. And but usually, yeah, be 3 days if you don't count like what it takes to actually think about a review.
How long does it take you to do a Let's Fap?
Let's Fap, it depends, like, it takes me like 1 hour to film it, like when you actually see me play a game, but then like between the actual take and when I actually start to work again, it takes me another hours to cool off.
Okay, yeah, see, I can fap way faster. Wait, I shouldn't have said that.
People are filming us.
Oh, sorry.
For me, it's kind of fast. The thing is, I mix ideas a lot for different shows until I really decide to do it. Until the moment I write the script and I finish the video, it takes about 6 hours for one episode of Forget About It. So the main difficulty for me is to pick a movie, but when I know which one it is, it goes really fast.
Yeah, it takes about a week for me, a week to 10 days, it depends. Games take a lot longer to do. And what's funny is RPGs, any kind of RPG, it takes a long time to get footage for, because any RPG takes at least 30 hours. So a game like Final Fantasy 8 or 10, of course I pick RPGs to do because they're the hardest ones, but those games are like 40 to 50 hours long, and so usually I've got to at least play those, which takes several days. It can take up to a week. So yeah, that's why it can take longer to do some RPGs. It's why Final Fantasy like 10-2 takes almost all year. It's because it takes me like 2 weeks at a time to do those videos, and so it's a huge time investment. But most of the time, if it's a movie, it takes a week.
I'm the same. I usually say I work Friday, Saturday, Sundays are my main contracted days. So I go into work on the Friday, I'll finish the video on the Wednesday. So I go in, and on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if I'm ever on my checkouts, you will see me come home with just like reams of till rolls, which I've written notes on. When I'm not serving people, I'm just there writing script notes. I come home with like 6 reams of it. I put it all in my computer, I script it Sunday, I'll finish it Monday. I send it to some of the friends like Matthew Buck, Film Brain. I'll send it to him because he will be honest. He'll say if he likes it or not. I sent it to another friend of ours, John, Chaos D1. He says if it's not good enough, if they approve, I film. And then I get it all edited together by Wednesday and it's done. And then I have like a day to kill, so I can start again on Friday.
I just wanted to add that when I did the gym and the holograms video, like I had to sit through the whole show. It's about 20 hours long, but it felt like 2 lifetimes.
Alright, next question.
Has it ever occurred to you consciously that the way you structure your crossovers and cameos. It's a lot like the old Hollywood studio system. I think it's still so done in Japan with the studios there, and also a lot like to take a really big jump in the wrestling business with the federations. You have the established stars, you have the newcomers. The established stars elevate the newcomers, give them the rub, bring them up to the standard of the site, and you have the whole site or the team as a whole is elevated.
There's a question in there, right?
Sorry about it. Did you understand?
I just gotta be honest, because you surveyed it, not just here. You know the thing, the Hollywood system, the wrestling, and sorry. Is there sort of like a Cliff Note version of the question there?
The question was if it has ever occurred to you that I think the way you structure these guest appearances, cameos, crossovers has a lot of common with the old Hollywood system, the studio system, where they build up their stars for the studio. Also, the way it's, I think, currently still done in Japan, and used to be done.
Faster version, man.
Is this a question, or is that just you want to talk to them about what you think?
Because we have a booth like 2 floors downstairs, actually. So if you want to make like a longer remark,
yeah, questions.
Because we'll be available. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes.
Yes. Only answered 42.
Next question.
First off...
that was fun, I like that one.
First off, Spoony, you're the fucking man.
Yeah. Thank you.
And second, where do you guys party tonight?
Ben and I are gonna go back to our hotel and get some pussy.
Actually got some pussy. It's waiting in the fridge right now, like, because I like my pussy to be fresh.
Yeah, I like cold pussy.
Yeah, I like it cold.
None of these guys understand what we're talking about.
It's a friend of ours.
Wait for an upcoming video called Benza. Spinning Benza gets some pussy in Austria.
Cold pussy.
You might recognize some of your friends.
Next one, please.
My question is for Doug. I just want to ask, how's your brother doing? Here, first row.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. He's good. I mean, to go in more detail, he just got married, and he's very, very happy, and still writes. I mean, he's working his ass off. Actually, we're writing the 4th year right now. We're getting a real big head start on it. And he's working really hard on that. He's really obsessed with it in a good way, though. So
I think Rob deserves an applause, definitely, because he's done so much work.
He's definitely, co-writer and nostalgia critic. Like, whenever you sit us in front of the TV and we're just watching the movie, I mean, he has like the most jokes to throw out and the fastest. As you've heard, he does some great voices. Like, he can really impersonate people well. So he's really, really awesome. Yes.
Hey, what I would be really curious about is, what's your plan B when this all online thing is over? I mean, you can't do it forever, so it's a very serious question. We all know
when you fail.
We all know it's coming.
But I not think you're gonna still doing this really with 50 years or something, so...
Now you can't think I can live long, huh?
You are looking pale, and your voice is going.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, he has a job, so...
I mean, like, for all of us, or just...
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just say, I mean, honestly, the internet's not dying. It's, it's very much taking over. It's slow, but I mean, so many people are like, I don't even watch TV anymore. It's like, I don't watch TV anymore. I don't know. Very few people that do. I watch TV online. So this kind of stuff I'm always looking to do, and I love it because, I mean, where I am right now is just total freedom. That's why I never went the Hollywood route. I didn't like, all the producers having to give you money, and then, they all want their thumbprint on it. They want to change things and stuff. I mean, I'm with a place where, they're just like, the more freedom, the better. So I'll just keep doing this, man.
I just said that actually, like, first of all, yeah, that is true. Like, the web, especially web shows, are expanding. Like, if you look at Blip TV, what it was when you actually started work with them, like, it was nothing compared to what it is now. And also, like, when you do this sort of job, like, you actually get, like, on a schedule, you do video editing, like, for so many hours. You start doing, like, your own little, like, special effects, your own voiceover. You get, like, better material, better hardware. You start to know, like, what's good, what's not, what's a decent camera, what's a decent angle, what's a decent shot. And then you get actually some real-life skills for other jobs, for other stuff. So you actually feel a lot prepared to be, like, I don't know, like, even, like, especially, like, in the UK, for example, they have media classes in high school, and they teach pretty much like how to do like a simple review, like not a review, but like a simple editing and all that. So actually, you get some real life skills to actually, you can do something else than just like brag about a video game or rant about it.
Yeah, I see myself eventually making a movie. That's kind of why I got started. That's really why I got started, why I bought all this camera equipment and bought all these microphones and got this editing software, because I always saw myself one day eventually writing and producing a movie, because that's kind of what I'm doing now. I mean, we're all telling stories with our weekly reviews, and really it's just been a learning process. I've learned so much about sound quality, cinematography, just in my course of filming reviews, which you might not think would be that complicated, but it's really about improving yourself all the time. And so, when eventually I get sued and